Hi, I'm Shelley, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a sun hat to match the matinee jacket which I posted last week. So I'm using a 3mm hook and 4-ply linen cotton yarn, and I'm going to chain 5 and then join to the first chain with a slip stitch, and then we're going to keep the tail of the yarn inside our work, so chain 3 and work a treble, keeping the tail of the yarn inside the stitch, and then another treble. We're going to do 12 in all. And then join with a slip stitch into the third of the beginning chain. And because you've worked the yarn into the stitch, the tail of the yarn, you can pull the circle closed. So we'll begin the next row with a chain 3 again, and then we're going to work 2 trebles into each stitch all the way around. And end with a slip stitch again into the third of the beginning chain, and we'll begin the next row with chain 3 again, and this time we're going to work 1 treble crochet into the first stitch, and then 2 treble crochet into the next stitch. So 1 treble crochet into the next stitch, followed by 2 into the next, and so on. And what we're going to do is we're going to complete the row of a single treble into one stitch and then 2 trebles into the next stitch, and then on the next row we're going to treble into the first 2 stitches and then treble twice into the next stitch. So it's 2 singles, 1 double, and just keep going like that, increasing the amount of single trebles between the 2 trebles together into the same stitch, and continue until the work measures approximately 4 inches. So now we've got our 4 inches across. I'm going to chain 3 and then miss 2 stitches and work a treble, chain 1 and a treble into the same stitch, and then miss the next 2 stitches and again work a treble, chain 1 and a treble into the next stitch, miss 2, treble, chain 1, treble, and just continue to follow that sequence all the way around and finish with a slip stitch into the third of the beginning chains. And then you're going to chain 3 and then into the first V we'll do 2 trebles, 1 chain, and another 2 trebles. And then I'm going to miss the next V and go into the one after. So two trebles, 1 chain, 2 trebles. And miss the next V, and go into the next one, 2 trebles, 1 chain, and 2 trebles, and just continue to work 2 trebles, a chain, 2 trebles into every alternate V until you reach the end. And again, slip stitch into the 3rd of the beginning chain, chain 3, and work a treble, chain 1 and treble into the space between the trebles from the previous row, and also work an extended V that we've just done into the next space in between the 2, and then into the middle of the 2 lots of treble chain space. Oops, forgot to do a chain 1. And then into the space between the stitches. Into the chain space, chain 1, treble 1. So just continue to work an extended V into each space, into between the stitch and in the middle of the stitch, all the way around, and that is the pattern, which you need to work for about 3 inches. So now we're going to work a chain 3 at the beginning of this row, and then we're just going to work 2 trebles into each row, stitch, all the way around, and then work a row of straight trebles. Don't forget to treble into the chain spaces as well. So yeah, continue to work 2 trebles into each stitch and each chain space until you get to the other end, slip stitch into the 3rd chain, and then work 1 more row of straight trebles. So for the last row, we're going to just end with the trim that was on the matinee jacket. So we're going to miss this stitch, go into this stitch and slip stitch, and then we're going to chain 2, treble 3, chain 2, and slip stitch into the same stitch, and then we're going to miss 3 stitches and slip stitch into the 4th, and then again chain 2, treble 3, and chain 2 into the same stitch, ending with a slip stitch. And continue working the petal trim on every, missing out 3 stitches, and then doing the petal in the next stitch, and continue all the way around.